Hey, how's it going there, guys?
What about me, Steve?
I was just okay. I was just about to get to you, but
I am the only one here.
you and the viewers.
How could I
How's it
forget
going
the
there,
viewers?
Steve?
It's going well.
Well. Today we will be talking about Lost Village.
Episode 9. Coming in the home stretch here.
Yep. I guess we'll just jump right into this. It starts up where it left off on the last episode. Valk tackles Pirate Jack.
Val.
Well, I don't remember his name, but it
I like that.
It starts with Valk something.
Yeah, that's what they call it. It's like Valk Rain.
Yeah,
I like Valk.
I think that girl that's been hitting on him calls him Valk too.
So what's up with your boy? What's up with your boy?
Which one? Pirate Jack?
Pirate Jack. Yeah, what's wrong with him?
Pirate Jack was rescued by a unknown person to this. I don't think they went into who found him and saved him. He is telling him, the person who rescued him is telling him stuff to do. And as he was trying to tell him, out of nowhere, he gets an arrow shot at him. Which was funny because he was also trying to shoot them with an arrow.
Yes. Ironic.
Yes. After that, it cuts to a scene of the bus driver, Speed Star, Masaki, and Mitsumune, and they are all in the bus, and he still wants her to bring his daughter to her.
Yeah,
I mean to him, and he's just driving through the woods, which is kind of weird because at one point the bus was not able to move, and even when they the party went to leave, they also they couldn't move the truck.
I was gonna say the last time we saw it was stuck in the mud, right?
Yeah, and even with the whole group, half the group, no one can move this truck. But all of a sudden, the bus driver hops in, boom, drives off.
Seems pretty bish.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened here.
No, this is not Stranger Things review. This is The Lost Village.
Well, who knows? Crossover, maybe?
We already had a
crossover even though the last one. Even though this show came out before.
Did it?
I think it did. I will definitely have to look this up.
Maybe around the same time. I feel like Stranger Things was like 2015, 2016, no?
Okay, if we're going with that, this show came out. Fuck.
Because Lost Village was 2016, I believe.
Well, we'll have to take that because it is not telling me.
I just don't know the exacts on the Stranger Things.
We will go with that because I can't personally.
We'll go.
Oh, it came out in 2016, yeah.
Stranger Things? Yeah.
No, wow. Lost Village actually came out in 2016. No. So
I knew that. Because I told you that.
Well, yeah, but I
know when did Stranger Things came out? Boom, 2016.
Oh my god, they're gonna have a crossover.
Yep, you're mad. You can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't.
But yeah, they say, or something. They're gonna go to the other side of the tunnel.
Yes, they drive through the other side of the tunnel, and what do they find, Steve?
Another village.
They did, but this one is creepier.
And this one's better. This one's cool.
I don't know. It has fog. It sent me back to Silent Hill. I kind of got scared.
Has an old factory.
Yes, it has old factory. Masaki had to pee, so she gets away from the group. Well, we all know girls don't poop.
True. And at the beginning, I always use the wrong words. At the entrance, they find a rock, and on the rock
That's not just a rock. It's a boulder.
it says accept Nanaki, and that's supposed to mean what exactly? We're not sure. I don't know if it's referring to Nanaki Village, the name of the Lost Village, or what dealio is there.
Yeah, the world may never know.
We don't know. I don't know. You know, but I don't.
I think that, the definition of it is just lost.
It's up for interpretation.
Yeah.
So most of this episode beyond that point is Speedstar, or Hayato, his real name, his traumatic past. A bunch of flashbacks into his stuff.
Yes.
And his whole dealio, it's actually pretty sad. I enjoyed this episode a lot. I never had any feelings, either good nor bad, for this guy, but I was like, this kind of put me on his side. But his parents his parents would beat him when he was a kid, and they locked him in the attic. And in the attic was a painting or a picture of his dead grandma, who had also been locked in the attic. So
who could be so mean and lock people in the attic?
Yeah, ask Anne Frank.
Oh my god! Did you really just?
But yeah, that's whole his trauma. That's why he sees attic grandma as his monster. You still hung up on that? I said that.
Mm-hmm.
It's true though.
Yeah, you are right.
Who's the most famous attic dweller of all time?
I don't think there's a very common. I think that's a very niche group.
Exactly. That's why I said it.
But yeah,
you can't argue it. It's just.
Well, what are you talking about?
Famous
person? Speedstar's grandma.
They're like number 1 and 2 on the list.
Oh god. But yeah, that I want to say, from what I got, he was, even though he got beat, he didn't have a bad, like, growing up. He was, I want to say, from a upper class family.
I mean, you could be
you could be rich and you
as
can
upper
still
class
be
as you want, but if you're basically being tortured, you're not gonna have a good time.
I wouldn't say he was tortured. I would say more of he was beat as a child. I wouldn't say that.
I don't know, torture, man. I'm pretty sure that counts as torture, in beating you and locking you in an attic. Child abuse.
Okay, we'll agree with child abuse.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't say it's torture, because when I think torture, I think, like, you're being, like, I don't know, tied up somewhere.
Put them on the rack.
Exactly. And you're not able to be, like, free, kind of like how, like, he's able to run around upstairs or in the attic.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he loved it.
Yeah, but he could have been strung up somewhere, not able to move.
Yeah.
So that's where I think torture kind of has, like, a more of a, I don't know, sitting in a chair of freaking nails or something. Like, the nails are poking up into you. partially
What?
that's like,
Is that your torture? Sitting on nails?
well, like, like a chair that's designed to have like nails in the bottom of the chair, so when you sit down, there's just a seat of nails.
That sounds so stupid. I'm gonna
Maybe,
waterboard you.
maybe, yeah, waterboard. So like that's where I draw the line at torture. I think you have to be like in agony. You're
And
not
I mean, they're not trying to get information out of him or do anything. They're just,
pissed off at them.
yeah, they're just trying to teach him a lesson. I guess that's how they justify it. But he hits.
Steve,
He
have you been beaten? No.
No, can't speak on that.
Oh,
But
is it something like you don't want to make public? Like,
no, I said I can't relate to that.
no, you said you couldn't speak on it, so I thought like maybe
maybe
someone was around you that you don't want to say it. They're gonna
Mike, you're
beat
being
you.
too loud. You're being too loud, Mike. They're listening. The walls have ears. But
Your microphone has ears.
But Speedstar was hitting Mitsumune to, I don't know, like deal with his trauma.
Well, yeah, it's like he's kind of like, okay, I'm being abused.
He's like projecting.
Yes,
I guess.
I'm not like a therapist or psychologist. I don't know the exact. There's probably like a syndrome or actual thing for it, but yeah, we're not into that. But yeah, he's basically treating him how he's being treated by his parents, which he refers to him as his puppet.
And that's the whole reason why he went on the bus tour, was to get away from his parents. So he was just looking for an escape. A lot of people had done something wrong in their past. They were looking for a new life, and he's just looking to get away, basically.
Yeah. And that's also the reason why he does not like Mitsumune and Masaki, is he's not doing exactly what he says anymore. He's doing what she says. Which
girls trying to steal him away.
Yeah, well, some days you can't just always be about the boys. Saturdays are for the boys, though.
Who knows when this episode takes place?
Hey, maybe it's just one long Saturday.
One long Saturday.
Well, like the movies. No, the movies where you wake up every single day and it's the same day.
Groundhog Day?
Yes, that, or I was personally thinking of a Happy Death Day.
Oh, well,
I just watched it recently.
No one besides you has ever seen that, so I'm gonna go with Groundhog Day, which is more popular.
Well, there's also another one.
Happy Death Day 2.
Well, that too, but no, I'm talking about. There's like another one. I think it was like a Disney Channel movie that it was. But it's had the same premise.
That would be awful.
What? Living the same day?
That would be awful. Yeah.
It would be awful, but it would also be good at the same time.
How so?
Like, okay, say you go out to a bar or something, and you're really like bombed it, like trying to like be like get with this girl, not like get with her, but like kind of like talk.
Yeah.
And you just have like diarrhea of the mouth, say something stupid, and you're just like, oh, I really wish I could take that back. And then all of a sudden,
try again.
Yes. So it's like you get a fresh slate.
But what if you mess up like 5 times? So now you had a whole week of messing up. And
then you really got to go, you know what? Maybe she's not the one for me. And then you guess what? You start on a new girl the next day.
Hey, but then after 1,000, it probably gets boring.
Dude, honestly, probably after 1,000 days, you are like the biggest player. Because you eventually have to be right.
It's basically just like a day with no consequences. I mean, unless you
Exactly.
die. But even in Groundhog Day, you die, you just wake up again.
Yeah, just like with Death Day.
But I don't
But
know
I
how I
think
feel. I don't
actually
know
I
how I
think
feel about
I
Groundhog.
think with Death Day, after like a long enough time, she ends up like I don't know what I don't remember what happens, but like she starts. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Like I don't know. Like I'm starting to feel weird, and she starts like coughing up blood in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So like it does somehow take a toll on her body. But I don't know. Like, would you definitely sign up for like a redo day if like you actually like did something that
If
you
I could
actually
stop,
regret?
if I could stop it, if there was like a limit, you know,
Yeah, like let's say okay,
or maybe if it was just one.
yeah, like let's
Maybe if I
say
had a
you
bad
wanted
day and I
like
was
a
like, yo, let
redo.
me get it. Yeah, yeah. If I had a bad day and I was like, all right, let me just start over, and I had it one time, that would be neat.
Yeah.
But being trapped in the same day over and over and over would kind of stink.
Okay, so if you guys out there can get us one redo day, like definitely like we'll be guinea pigs for it.
You should live every life like it's a redo day. Live life to the fullest. No
I
one's
do.
stopping you.
I do try. That's why I
That
gave out
being
all the pencils and batteries.
that being said, what's your next note that you have?
I have Mitsumune. I want to say like pushes him away and runs out, and he somehow runs into Valk. Valk went through the tunnel.
Yeah, where it was like they kind of showed it at the end of the last one. Valk and some others were like, oh, they said, oh, let's follow them on foot. So it would have took them a little longer to get there, obviously, longer than the bus, but some of them were going.
Yeah, I want to know how like the hell was it? Uh, yeah, I want to know like there was isn't like Lion and the two other girls they're walking, but they're like so far behind, and they didn't even like run into that girl with Pirate Jack.
No,
Unless they're like so far behind, like Valk and the other girl just
yeah,
ran up ahead.
I don't know how far tunnel is from village, how fast they got there. I don't know. We're asking questions again.
Yeah, we are.
We're
We don't have the answers to them too, and it's like really weird.
just one of them things. They just showed up.
All I got after that was basically uh Valk and Mitsumune are I want to just like talking and whatnot. Then the monsters show up. Like Valk
Yeah.
sees his monster.
What is that thing?
I don't know. It looks like a whole bunch of eyes.
Yeah. It's like a blob.
Yeah.
It's like a squid blob, tentacle blob. It's
That
weird.
that was definitely weird. It was like the
Yeah.
abstract art from Squidward.
And then the penguins there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Toki Moon.
Toki Moon. But that blobby thing was weird. I wrote
Yeah.
that down. I just wrote weird blob.
Other than that, I want to say he heard like his mom's voice, Mitsumune, and he chases after Toki Moon, and then he just starts hearing his mom's voice, and he walks off with Toki Moon into like water, like I want to say like a lake. What would you call that body of water that he ends up walking into?
I mean, I'm no National Geographic here, but let's just say lake for the sake of lake.
Yeah, just remember, we like lakes, people.
It's easy. What am I going to say? Oh, he walked into the fjord? No.
You could have
Lake.
said he walked into a pond.
Pond small though. Lake
We-
is just like general term.
Yeah, but we also don't know how big and or small the body of water is.
I mean, it's not the ocean. It's not.
Who knows? It could even
It's
still.
not a. It's not a geyser. It's
It could
not
be a
a.
creek,
It's. I
a
think
babbling brook, maybe. I don't know.
a brook. Well, I think creek, river, and brook are all in like the same family. I'm gonna go lake.
I want to say a brook is a really small like stream.
Mm-hmm. But what's a creek? Like a thin river?
Yeah,
What's a stream? Part of a river?
I want to say it's a stream. I think yeah, it might
Like an offshoot of a river?
yeah, kind of like connecting two bodies of water, maybe.
Yeah, let's say lake.
Okay. We'll just jump off this whole body of water debate here.
It's good talk. It's good.
It's good banter. Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Gets me thinking about things that you wouldn't normally think about.
Yeah.
It gives the people something to,
Think about.
yeah, something to ponder.
Or maybe we just made someone have to go to the bathroom because we're talking about water.
Yeah, me. I have this water bottle sitting next to me, and it's got me thinking.
Hold on, you got a water bottle? What would you call that? Would you call it a creek, a lake, or a pond?
I mean, it's almost empty, so I'd call it like a little puddle.
A puddle? Okay.
If I poured it out on the table, it'd be a little puddle. That's accurate. But I think that runs through all the main story points. I want to talk about the future of this show. And I mean like the next 1, 2, 3 episodes, right? 10, 11, 12, the last 3.
Yeah.
I want to talk about where it's going. I know you obviously know, but
Oh yeah, I do.
I don't, me personally, I don't know where the show is, what it's building up to. You know?
A swift and subtle end?
There's really no antagonist. I guess if you want to call Masaki she's not really like a villain, but I mean they have kind of all eyes on her. Pirate Jack is kind of like just being weird right now, but he's not like intentionally been
Evil.
malicious the whole time. I don't know how I see it ending. Are they gonna find out what is causing all the ghosts and then just go home? Or like I'm not sure what, excuse me, I want the ending to be, and I don't, you know what I'm trying to say though?
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. It's very vague at the moment,
Yeah.
but I feel like they definitely do like a good enough
Okay.
wrap up.
That's good. Because like contrasting this with what we're watching, also My Hero, I always know where they're leading to. From the very beginning, they set up a villain. You know, by the end of the season, they're probably going to capture or defeat the villain, right? So you're
Yeah.
never, it's just a play by play each week getting to that point. And with this, I'm like, okay, yeah, all this character stuff is good, but what's the main goal?
So that's a good point. Yeah, you're making a good one.
It's,
But granted, like this is a different. I want to say
it's a different show.
style.
It's a show
Yes.
about like, so far it's been about
you're
like,
comparing like an action packed
yeah,
show versus a show that is more based on story and
yeah, but even then, every character has like a motivation in any something. They always, and the whole show is about them getting that something or them doing a certain thing.
well, yeah, everything has to come to a close. Everything has to
Yeah.
it has to give you that wholesome feeling at the end of completion, or else
And
if you watch a show that they end it before they can get to the completion, then you're like, well, what happened with this person,
yeah,
that person?
Spider-Man the animated series ended without them finishing the story. Classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, like in the beginning of their show, I thought they're gonna go to the village, they're gonna find out some spooky, wacky stuff. By the end of the show, they're all gonna work to learn to live together, work together, start a new life. That's it. They're here. They wanted to come here. They're gonna live here. They're gonna
Well, yeah, they
work it out.
well obviously
So could that be? I mean, could that be the ending? I don't know. Could some people end up going home? I don't know. What
granted,
is it all a dream? Possibly.
I really want to know. Like, I know I'm poking a big hole in the thing, but like how did they not like? How did they not have someone vetting, kind of like a I guess psychologist, to like know that there wasn't going to be anyone that's going to be like a problem, like a murderer or something like that. Like, they just were like, hey, sign up if you want to start a new life. Someone could have been like a freaking serial killer. Like, they didn't vet anyone.
Maybe they use fake identities.
Yeah, they could have did that too. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they didn't
have a vetting process. And honestly, if I ever would go on like something like this, 100%,
you'd want to know who's going with you.
I want to know who's coming with me.
Mm-hmm. And when it says blah blah blah, no background information, and it's like a couple of the things are blanked out, you're like, okay, I'm gonna steer clear of this.
Would you want to go have like everyone vetted a little bit and like
No, I agree. If I'm going somewhere with people I don't know, especially 30 of them, I'd like some information or something.
Just like they found out, I don't know how like they did like the process of getting people, but that one girl was able to find out, oh yeah, like I actually went to school with you, and yeah, you like freaking did something bad to the other kids. And then they were like, oh, he's a criminal, put him in the freaking jail. So if that girl was not there, they could have been in a big problem, big trouble.
And I mean, it's probably just like a Facebook ad, and it was like, join a new life.
It was 2016.
I mean, like
no one uses Facebook anymore.
Okay, well, in my example, they do. But like real life in like a cult, they don't ask questions. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't vet people.
Steve, I wouldn't join a cult.
I know. I'm just saying, it's like you're asking me, but in real life, this stuff happens without any background information.
But also, I would never join a cult. I heard their fruit punch is horrible.
Yeah. So you could make that joke, but you say, wow, when I make mine? Okay.
Yeah, but you literally like, you went Anne Frank.
Yeah, you went Jonestown. People died drinking the Kool-Aid.
What are you talking about?
It's actually Flavor Aid, but...
So, oh, come on. You even told them the oh, my God.
Well, the joke is drinking the Kool-Aid, but that's a misconception.
Well, yeah, but that's like a common thing. It's not just like, it's just, I want to say it's one of those things that it's an expression.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would just make
it a wrong expression. It's a wrong expression.
Is it really? I feel like there's a lot of Kool-Aids that...
It's technically incorrect, though. It's factually wrong.
Oh, so what you're saying is that, like, any cult isn't giving out Kool-Aid to people, or fruit punch?
Might be. They very well might be, but the particular Jonestown was not.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, you don't think that in a cult, like, they just go, oh, you know what? Thank you for joining. We're having a meeting. Here's a drink.
Here's some juice.
It's not like a fruit punch or something.
Yeah.
It's not those little Hugs freaking barrels.
Yo, if you got Hugs, I'm in. I don't care what you're selling me. Those used to be so good,
dude. Just like those the thing that you had to bite the top off.
Mm-hmm. The Kool-Aid jammers.
Yeah.
Yo, those were so good. They had like 3 ounces of juice in them, but they were so good. You would drink them in like 2 seconds.
Dude, have you had one recently? It just tastes like sugar water.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I haven't had one recently. When when I used to drink them as a kid, those were
Dude.
top tier drinks right there.
Dude, I need to ask you.
Yes.
Were you a Dunkaroos kid?
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude, I wasn't sure if they were gone by the time you were growing up, man.
Yeah.
I just know you can't find them anymore.
You know what? Other dunkable snack I liked? I don't know if you had them. But like the crackers and the cheese with the red stick.
The red oh my god, the red stick.
The cheese stick, bro. Those were, I used to go through so many of them.
Dude, I love they make so many different kinds now. Like they got like the Oreos ones, like
those were good. With the Oreo cream, yep.
Damn, now I'm like
I would just eat all. One time I ate all the cookies and just saved the cream. And I just ate it all at once.
Oh, just like what the heck was it? The dip into the freaking sugar. Those things.
What is it?
Fun Dip.
I don't like Fun Dip. It's too sweet.
But basically, like, yeah, I used to freaking like throw out the freaking chalk.
Oh, the chalk. Yeah.
And then I just like freaking dump the freaking thing.
So back to the show. Do you have any other thoughts or anything? Comments? Yeah.
I got two things.
Sure.
I got Lion and the two other girls that were like, I guess, far behind the group somehow ran into I think they ran into Reggie, right? It looked like him.
Yeah.
They ran into Reggie, possibly. Not entirely sure. He just was like, I want to say he was wearing the same outfit. So like,
could be a ghost.
Ooh. And Mitsumune wakes up in a room after following Tokimoon.
A magic room? Possibly.
We don't know.
A ghost room? Possibly,
yeah. Investors, possibly you.
I hate to say it. I say it every other week. I'm back in. I feel like with these last 3 episodes, I'm just gonna say, I made it this far. I'm back in. Let me just finish it out. Fight through it. Well, enjoy it. Enjoy it while it's here.
You're fighting through it? What are you talking about? This is like the best show ever.
Debatable for sure. Definitely debatable.
Steve, you told me before we were recording, you're like, I love this show. There's no other show better than this.
I just play a character. That's what I do.
You play a character saying, "Oh, I hate this show," but I got to put it out there. You're telling me otherwise in secret. Other than that, I got nothing. Do you have anything? You got any things you want to senselessly plug?
I guess I'll say I'm excited for the next one. I'm actually excited to get over with the show so we can get into the next series. I'm excited more than anything. I just want this to be over.
Oh, come on.
But now I'm definitely excited to see how it wraps up. Like I was saying, like I don't know. I couldn't guess if I wanted to how they're just going to end it.
Oh, you can't M. Night Shyamalan this?
No. I can't use my powers of Shama to guess.
I guess we'll have to find out in the next 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, that's all I have for that one. Shameless plug time.
You gonna shamelessly plug anything?
I thought you were gonna do it.
Oh, I thought. Well, you said shameless plug time, so I thought you were gonna
you were gonna speak.
Oh, follow me on Mixer. I use the moniker Million Killa. As always, links will be in the description.
Okay. Not as always. I've never put the link in the description, so I'm gonna start doing that.
Well, no. Do you have all like the links in the description for like?
Yeah, but I don't have your Mixer link in the description, so I gotta put
Okay.
that in there.
Okay. Well,
But the other links are in the description. You could join our Discord, which is what the same Discord we use to record the show. You could talk to us there, give us feedback, or just say what's up. You can follow the YouTube, so you can watch the video version. You could leave a comment, leave a like. You can rate us. You can leave a review on whatever podcast service you use. If it's Apple, you could review. If it's Google, Spotify, you can't, but you can still listen. I'm running out of ways to listen to the show. If you have any other ways to listen to the show, do it. Share them with friends.
yeah, ham radio. You got one in the back? Yeah, definitely try that.
Yeah, we're on. I'll
Channel
put the frequency in the description. You'll pick us up.
What else? Oh yeah, tell us if you like the new layout of the YouTube videos.
Yeah, I switched from playing stupid games to a picture and audio visualizer. I think it looks nice.
I think it looks nice too.
So if you like it, let us know. If you don't like it, keep it to yourself. But let us know. That's all I have.
Yeah, I'm all out of pencils and batteries, guys.
So no giveaways this week, no promo codes, no merch yet. Maybe it's something we're working on, but nothing right now.
Steve, do you have something you want to tell me? I do not know about merch and/or other things.
We'll talk later, not right now. So I'm just about ready to hop on out of here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go the kangaroo route too.
See you guys.
Peace.
I say peace.